Oy vey. Wowzers, y'all. It is, pardon me, I woke up with quite a dry throat, so the fan is in my face. All cozied up, try to warm up this morning. You'll have to excuse my, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Miriam. I'm a numerologist. I'm a numerologist. I have a bunch of allergies, so that's why I sound like this. That's why I'm hacking and coughing and all that every morning. Just about, I wake up like this. Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Miriam. I'm a numerologist. I speak with guides. I read numbers. I talk to angels. I'm here to give messages to people who are meant to find this video and listen to my voice and see my face move to form these words. Oh Lord, I am still a little bit tired. That's okay. This morning, as I'm waking up, and why I'm pulling on my phone today, is I keep hearing the word equalizer. Now I'm pretty sure there's a movie with Denzel Washington called The Equalizer or something like that. I don't think I've seen it, but I've definitely seen the previews for it, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm hearing equalizer. And I feel like throughout your life you've been somebody who used to allow people to take too much from you. And now you're at the point where you are very aware of when people are taking unfairly or too much. And so, in so many ways, you're equalizing. So, from what I know from the preview, the Denzel Washington movie is a man like who was like not, I don't know if he's like an assassin or what, but he's a fight 'em up man, and he fights them up, and if somebody does something wrong and they deserve to be equalized, they get equalized. um, and you are equalizing. This word, it feels so good in my mouth. 303 as I say this. Anyway, so it's gotten to the point where even within yourself, like you set so many like boundaries with people, whether you be like in your villain era or whatever. But you set boundaries with people where you're just like, actually, I'm not going to allow this into my life anymore. And you're doing that so often and so well that it's now coming into your psyche, like your spiritual, your egos, the one of the infinite egos that we all have, and they're always leveling up, Oh, confirmation burps, hello. I just woke up, and I'm confirmation burping. Even within yourself, you're equalizing. So whenever you're hearing things like, oh, that's so dumb, or you're being crazy, or whatever, I don't know, thing that you might say in your head that somebody else really put there. What will other people think? And if they are, this is what they're going to think. They're going to think you're this, you're going to think you're that. And so whenever you hear those like bullies in your own psyche, in your own energy, in your own, why are they hanging out at the inner lake with you? This is your lake. What? These people don't like you. Why are they on your beach? So even then, you're equalizing those voices in your head. You're like, you know what? No. Because one, you never deserved to hear it in the first place. And even if you did in that moment, if at some point you were actually being unintelligent and you didn't know anything, why is that your fault? You're allowed to not know something for a little bit and then learn it, and then all of a sudden know how to know it. You get to be a beginner on things. You get to be someone who gets to start. And the thing is too, because you're always so good at stuff pretty naturally, because that's the type of person you are. There's certain things that you are good at. Um, because you're good at stuff, you want to be you like perfection a little bit. You like to be perfect at stuff. You like to be really good at stuff. And you're good at a lot of things. But there might be some voices that still remain. I don't know if I want to say voices. There still might be some phrases or key terms that still remain that your your mind accesses, whenever or whenever that it might just have be playing in the background. One of those things that have been playing in the background is love yourself as well. It's just a lot of noise sometimes. And so this is the part that's saying, hey, like the reason why you're even getting this message, the reason that you're here to hear this is because you're being told, hey, you are the equalizer. You know this. You know that you are not you. You know that you are not your thoughts. A lot of times it's a lot easier said than done to just observe the thoughts that are within you. Like they really are just people's on the beach, just having a conversation as they walk by. You've always been an observer. Your eyes, your ears, the energy signatures, you pick up on it. And so that's almost why you have a lot of replaying scripts. Because it's not like there's some that like somebody was like, you specifically are this and you're bad about it, you know? But then there were things that you heard other people saying about other people. You were just paying attention to how people gossiped or whatever. And so you know how people can be. And so even though these things weren't said to you directly, your intelligence lets you know these things and then somehow becomes more of a vault of desperation. What? That's what wanted to come out. A vault of desperation. Of all the times that you're grasping for someone to like you and you're like, okay, what are the things not to do so people can like me? I just want to be liked. And if I do these things that people don't like about me, then because I know they don't like it because I heard them complaining about it. And they said that this girl did this and I don't want to do that. They said that this boy did that and I don't want to be like that boy. Not realizing that a lot of times people just kind of talk mess. You know, people just kind of be gossiping. That's their own ego doing their talking. Because I know personally, you know, growing up, having female friends and all that, like there's plenty of times where girls will talk about you one way whenever you're not around and be friends with you still and still really enjoy hanging out with you. They just also have their own stuff that got them feeling some type of way. Just because everybody does. That's what it all is. Like they say, anytime we feel some type of way about someone, it's a reflection of something within us, something that we don't like about ourselves or something that we love about ourselves. Because even the things that we love in other people, we like about ourselves. And so eventually, like as you're going through this, you're going through, you're not waiting on the other end. There's the story of the cow and the buffalo. When there's a storm coming, the herd of cows will stay there in their meadow, in their field, and they will just get rained on and they'll wait for it to pass. But when the buffaloes see a storm coming, they charge it. They run towards the storm. And they keep running, even through the storm. And so there's no more storm because they're crossing paths as opposed to the slow exchange. There is a rapid passing. And then what did the buffalo get? They get nice, dewy, delicious grass on the other side of it. You're choosing to run through the storm so then you can get through it faster and then have the refreshing relief faster. You've always been the type of person who's willing to do the work, even though like people might seem like people may not even realize the work that you're doing constantly. Honestly, it's look, life is hard for everybody. It is. There's a very special responsibility and weight that you take it on. Because yeah, you're loving yourself, but you're really trying to you're figuring out how to love yourself in order for the world to heal itself and love itself. And you know that this is a divine mission that you're on, is to heal your inner, so then you can shine the light better. It's like you know that you have to shine a flashlight, but it's like just fully impacted with dirt. And you have to get the batteries together, and you have to there's all these little things that you have to do, but you know that you can do it. I don't know where that analogy is going. You've got this. And the collective is thankful. The guides are so thankful for all the work that you have been doing, and they want you to recognize the work that you've been doing. Because at this point, you're someone who is so dedicated and works so hard, especially whenever it comes to spiritual things, that sometimes you have to believe that you're allowed to relax and allowed to let things come to you. And then sometimes you can believe that you know when to run through the storm. You know when a storm is coming. You don't have to start running too quickly. You might waste your energy by then. Anything that comes to you in that moment, you have all the tools within yourself to overcome. Okay. That's it. Well, I'm awake now. Anyway, yeah, so let me know if any of that made any sense to you, if that feels good for you, if that resonates. In the meantime, lovies, keep a lookout for the numbers and stay synchronized, right?